Good afternoon, Mr. Chair and committee members. AB 2529 addresses a narrow but significant gap in Government Claims Act to ensure accountability when individuals seek monetary damages from public agencies. I'd like to start by accepting the committee's amendments and thanking the committee and the chair for their engagement on this bill. The claim presentation requirement is a vital gateway that gives public entities notice and an opportunity to settle legitimate grievances before costly litigation begins. Under existing law, claimants are encouraged to use standardized forms provided by state or local agencies. Most of these forms, like those from the Department of General Services, already require a signature under penalty of perjury or declaration of truth. However, courts have held the claimants that are not actually required to use these forms. If a claimant chooses to draft their own letter instead of using an agency form, current statute only requires a simple signature. It does not require them to attest that the facts within the claim are actually true. As amended, AB 2529 simply requires that all claims, whether submitted via agency form or an informal letter, must include a declaration that the contents are true and correct to the best of the claimant's knowledge. This creates a single uniform standard for all claimants seeking taxpayer-funded payouts. We have listened closely to the concerns raised by the committee and the labor stakeholders regarding the bill as originally introduced and feel that the bill is now a common sense fix to a serious problem our public agencies are facing. As the bill moves forward, we will continue to have conversations with stakeholders to ensure this measure successfully addresses the problems we've set out to solve. AB 2529 is supported by cities across the state, and it protects public resources from frivolous or exaggerated claims while preserving full access to justice for those with valid grievances. With me to testify this afternoon is Derek Matthews, an attorney with Elshire & Winder, a firm specializing in representation for California public agencies, on behalf of the co-sponsor of this bill, the City of Carson.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, and Chair Calvert and members of the Assembly Judiciary Committee. Thank you for this opportunity to testify today. My name is Derek Matthews, and I appear on behalf of the City of Carson as a co-sponsor of AB 2529 in support of the bill as proposed to be amended and described in the committee's analysis. I'd like to thank Tom Clark for his assistance in that, those changes. AB 2529 is supported by a large number of cities, including the Independent Cities Association, which is an organization with almost 40 member cities in Southern California. And a number of other cities are putting this bill on their agenda to be heard for support. This bill makes a focused and practical clarification to the Government Claims Act concerning how an initial government claim must be signed. Before any person may file a lawsuit for tort damages against a public entity, they must first present a written claim. This claim presentation requirement serves an important public purpose. It gives government agencies early notice of alleged harm, allows them to investigate while facts are fresh, and creates an opportunity to resolve disputes without costly litigation. Under existing law, a claim must be signed by the claimant or someone acting on the claimant's behalf. But the statute does not currently require any declaration regarding the truth of the claim's contents. While many agencies include attestation on their forms, courts have held that the claimants are not required to use those forms. As a result, a claimant may submit a written claim without making any representation at all that the factual allegations in the claim are true. AB 2529 closes that gap in a careful and balanced way. As amended, the bill simply requires that every government claim be signed with a declaration that upon information and belief, the contents of the claim are true and correct. This bill establishes a reasonable accountability measure that strengthens the integrity of the claim presentation process while preserving access to justice. This clarification also reinforces the principles underlying the California False Claims Act. Government claims are often the first formal step in seeking public funds. When statements made at that stage carry an express declaration of truthfulness based on information and belief, it promotes accuracy, discourages knowingly false or exaggerated allegations, and creates clearer accountability for representations made to public entities. In this way, the bill strengthens existing safeguards, ensuring that representations to the government begin with an explicit good faith certification. In short, this is a narrow common sense reform, and for these reasons, I respectfully request your aye vote. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Is there anyone else here in support of AB 2529?
Mr. Chairman and members, Jason Gonzalez, representing the cities of Cerritos, Carson, and Glendora. We'd like to thank the committee, the author, for all your assistance on the bill, and we're in strong support. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone here in opposition to AB 2529?
Just really quickly, Jamie Go speaking on behalf of the City of Hidden Hills in support.
Thank you. Is there anyone here in opposition to AB 2529? All right, we'll bring it back to committee. We have a motion. Is there a second? And a second. Any further comment? Just want to thank you, Assembly Member, for working with our committee on those amendments. Would you like to close?
Yes, I would. I also want to say thank you for your engagement once again. The bill is about one thing, protecting our taxpayer dollars. It's narrowly tailored, and I have done that by your direct input from the stakeholders in this committee. So thank you. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.